Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt and I do like video games, and in today's video I want to talk a little bit about Stalker 2 because today, as I'm recording this, they just uploaded a brand new trailer for the game, and I figured I kind of want to shout out the studio because every trailer I've seen, it just seems to get better for me. I seem to get more excited after every single trailer. So I'm going to talk about Stalker this video, so let's get right into it. And I especially wanted to talk about this because I've recently been playing Metro Exodus, actually the Metro series in general. Which, just a heads up by the way, in case you're interested, if you've got yourself an Xbox Series S or X console, you can play through the remakes of the first two Metro games at 120 FPS on both consoles. And then of course on top of that you got Metro Exodus on Series S and X and PS5 that runs at 60 FPS. And the reason I bring up the Metro games at all in any way, shape, or form is because I think if I'm doing my research right here, Metro seems to be very much inspired by Stalker. You see, I originally thought it was the other way around because I know there were Metro books that came out before the games even came out. But apparently there are Stalker books that came out well before the Metro books came out that are actually based on another thing called Roadside Picnic. Long story short, Metro is very much inspired by Stalker, so Stalker does have a pretty storied history. And in fact, just to speak about the Stalker games for a minute, if you go all the way back 15 years ago to 2007, you get the first Stalker game, Shadow of Chernobyl, and then 2008 you get Clear Sky, 2009 you get Call of Pripyat. Now, I certainly wasn't a fan of these types of games back then. In fact, I'm only just now starting to get into this kind of stuff. But I can imagine that after 2009, it was probably pretty difficult for fans of the series because we never got another Stalker game. You never saw another Stalker game. And this new one is going to be the first one you've seen since 2009. And so I've done just a little bit of research, and I guess I use that term pretty loosely. What I've really done is just a little bit of Googling. And you see these people in Steam forums, GameFAQs forums, yes, all the way back to GameFAQs. You see people talking about it in Reddit, True Achievements. You got forums on websites I've never heard of talking about Stalker 2. And as you can imagine, people are very excited about this because it's been a very long time since we've gotten a new game in the series. And you know, I say all of that just to say that these devs have a huge amount of pressure on them to deliver on a game that is very much highly anticipated across a huge community of gamers. And then of course they have all the added pressure of what's actually happening in the real world in their area right now, like what's really going on in Ukraine. And I'm not gonna get into all that here on the channel because that's not what this channel is about, but it's definitely something that is worth pointing out, and it's definitely something that's slowed their development time, and understandably so. I mean, they've got actual devs from their real dev team fighting in a war right now. And some of these devs have actually for real died fighting in this war. And of course that in and of itself is a reason to highlight this game, but I think another reason to highlight this game is the fact that it looks genuinely fucking awesome. I said it in the intro, every time I see a new trailer for Stalker 2, I'm more hyped than I was for Stalker 2 before I saw that trailer, and this new trailer is no different. And speaking of the fact that the game looks good, I mean, that's kind of the first thing that jumps off of the screen when you see a trailer for this game is the visuals of this game. I mean, if this game actually does ship in 2023, it will be one of the first Unreal Engine 5 games we get our hands on. And we've all seen what they've done with these Unreal Engine 5 demos. We saw what they did with the UE5 demo for PlayStation 5 before it released. We saw what they did with the Coalitions demo for Unreal Engine 5. We saw what they did with the Matrix demo, which was a game running on UE5. UE5 looks insane, and it doesn't look like it's going to disappoint in any way in Stalker 2. But besides just the visuals, because that is the first thing that jumps off the screen at you, but in this trailer specifically, the voice acting sounds really, really good. Like, surprisingly good. I think the voice acting sounds a little bit better than it does in Metro Exodus, and I'm playing through that right now. I mean, granted, it is a trailer. They want to show off the best of what they're doing, so, you know, you got to take that into consideration, but it sounds fantastic. The character models look incredible. The environments look incredible. There's a few still shots in this trailer. In fact, I'm looking at one right now. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see what I'm referencing. But there's a few still shots in this trailer that look lifelike. And on top of all of this, of course, you have the combat, which in this trailer looks fantastic. And we've seen some of the combat before in previous trailers. In fact, we had a gameplay trailer, I think last year, that looked amazing. And what I'm about to say might sound stupid to fans of the series. It might sound obvious. I'm not sure. I've never really played a Stalker game, so I can't say for certain. But the combat in Stalker 2 seems so much more fast-paced than what I would have expected it to be. And that is a great thing for me. I love fast-paced combat games. I know a lot of people do, so that's fantastic. I mean, of course, we don't have a release date confirmed for this game yet. All we know is 2023. Sometime in 2023, we will be playing Stalker 2. But so far, man, my hype levels are starting to go way up for this game. I've got a lot of hype for this game, and I didn't really expect that to be the case, but I am very interested to see what this team does with this game because it looks like it's going to be right up my alley, honestly. But I want to hear what you guys think about all this. Have you watched the new trailer for Stalker 2? And if so, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you thought about this video. Leave a like if you liked the video, and please remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell if you're enjoying the content and want to stay up to date with it going forward over here on the channel, because that is a great way to do so. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.